Welcome to Caching Waves. This is an Elliott Wave update for FLR. Now, since the low, we've been tracking this as a 5-wave diagonal to the upside. Eventual targets for our 5th wave is at 7.736 cents, and we can get extended off that because we'd be in price discovery. But previously off the low, we spiked through price discovery, and then we rejected pretty hard, looking to hold this previous area of resistance as support above 2.551 cents. That's past the 618 extension of this 3rd wave. That would be bad if we went below that with any significance. Now, as of right now, last video, we projected this move to the downside that we got, but I also suggested that this could not be all we get. In that scenario, we will get most likely a matching wave in time and length as this first move to the downside, which would take us on the low end 2.57 cents. On the high end, the 618 extension is at 3.158 cents, so kind of that zone. And for trading purposes, stop is just at the other side of the 618, retracement of this entire 3rd wave. So if we get this, I expect it to be a pretty quick candle, similar to this one, a spike. So I have some limit orders down there waiting. And all depends on what Bitcoin does, if it gets that C wave to the downside. Now, this is the area where if we are as bullish as I currently am biased, this is where we'd never get this price again, probably. So very interested in that area. Now, as per time, I extended our wave 2 in time. It should be about the same time or a little bit less. And we should get there by March 22nd would be ideal. And any time from here as well, between the 618 and the 121 in time. So I'm going to go focus on this area here and show you what I am anticipating. But if we do get that move to the downside, that range is 3.158 cents and 2.57 cents. Again, stop just past the 618. And what that would be as well, I mentioned this last video, is that I have to switch to a modified pitchfork, which is a channel. If you take from the start off the wave 1, it's just a channel. And we get that spike down, reverse back up. And that's if we don't hold. I am taking both trades, similar to render. I'm taking a trade here long, and if that gets stopped out, I got my second limit order down here. So go down to the 15-minute. Again, very difficult count. You can see you can label it as a WXY or as a diagonal. Very much matters what happens here. So I'm either expecting this to make a double zigzag, ABC, X, ABC, and we hold this area, and we reverse from here. We just get a little bit more correction, and this ends up making a double zigzag, and then we can move to the upside, or we end up collapsing here as a 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 4 5 down to those buy areas I mentioned. It's all going to be dependent on this area, but I have my stop on this one just past the 786, because if it is a diagonal, we can make pretty deep corrections. But invalidation of this being a diagonal is at where I have 4th wave labeled currently at 3.351 cents. So complete invalidation down there, but I wouldn't want it past the 786 personally before I think this would drag to the downside. Sorry, I said 5 waves down. I didn't mean 5 waves down, just misspeaking. I mean more of a corrective move to the downside. This might be an ABC, and then we get a quick ABC as well, but in like that flash crash scenario, similar to what you see here. But yeah, I have limit orders down here waiting. Again, I am long currently with stop just past the 786, and targeting eventual targets for our 5th wave is around 7.736 cents, and those can absolutely get extended. And this would all, on the larger term, just be making a 1 and a 2, where we'd consolidate at price discovery area and then further upside after that. But yeah, I would switch probabilities. I just want to give you all scenarios if we pass that 618 with any significance. And I would have to relabel this as a WXY. And again, we just trend sideways for a very long time, because I mentioned to you before, in these scenarios where we have new projects, we either make strong highs above price discovery, or we range between these areas for a very long time, making three-wave patterns. Hopefully we get into price discovery. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.